miss that every time. Anyway, hello. I am live here on this channel, which never mind this little name right here. It's going to actually be HDP editing. I am changing that, changing my branding this quarter, and so I'm still working on that. Alrighty. So first of all, I want to thank anybody that will be watching the replay. Let's see. And you might hear my dog panting in the background. So, yeah. All right. She is right next to me on the floor. Let's see. Anything else that I want to say before any possible people coming into the chat? We shall see. I'm just going to give it a few minutes just in case anybody comes in while I'm live. And if not, that's fine. You know, I do have views on the replays of these sessions. But let's see. In case this is your first visit here, again, thank you for coming to watch this. And let's see, I can go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's see, I am an editor, writer, and artist. As an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And I have been a freelancer since 2000, paid freelancer since 2000. And let's see, in that time, I've done a wide variety of projects, including I did some copy editing and proofreading for an international membership association. So that was interesting. I did that for about 3 years, including just as an editor specifically. I have in the last few years I have worked on nonfiction books and fiction books, including two of a series that was a let's see, that was a mystery / thriller. So that was a lot of fun to work on, especially as some of the settings were in and around New Orleans. And so I used to live in around New Orleans when I was young. So that was a lot of fun to do. Anyway, so I currently focus on fiction. However, I am also willing to work on nonfiction, including creative nonfiction. But I am mostly working on focusing on fiction and specifically speculative fiction. So, and the whole umbrella of that. So, yeah. So as a writer, I am working on a book length young adult fantasy. And I've done a little bit of short fiction here and there, but again, that's really speculative fiction. So anyway, as an artist, I love working with watercolors and stamps and ink, and I do have an Etsy shop. All of my links are down below. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. But anyway, I think I'm going to get started with the sprints really soon. If you are watching live, please feel free to say hi in the chat. Um, and excuse me, my hair is still a little bit damp from my shower, or maybe quite a bit damp, actually. Anyway, um, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for a first sprint. I do have some things I need to work on. Again, hi, you okay? You okay? You okay, sweetie? Oh, I can't reach you. I can't reach Molly. Making sure she's all right. A little hard. Oh, well, hello. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing? Is it hard being a writer and trying to have a business? Well, yeah, because generally speaking, for me, you know, things that have the potential, have a greater potential to make money kind of, you know, comes first for me before writing. Excuse me. So, and then also, as you know, I have a family. So, of course, my family comes first before anything, you know. Um, but I do have, you know, I do have some priorities. And so, Lauren, I'm focusing this year a little bit more on my businesses. I should say businesses, probably, as I'm looking to improve my income. And so, so you'll see, excuse me, for those following my Instagram, that all of my social media is Heather Dewey Pettit. You'll be seeing things. I'll be doing some more marketing this quarter, as well as I'll be talking about an event that I'm going to be attending next month, middle of next month. It's a con, as well as it's like an outdoor market / con. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, and I will be bringing some of my art to that and trying to sell some of my art. So and networking with other authors are going to be there, and just a variety of artists and crafters and cosplayers and all the things that you would expect to see at a con. So it should be a lot of fun. But would you like to have a sprint, Lauren? Are you going to hang out? Or are you taking a break from the main event that's going on this weekend on AuthorTube, which is the Winter Writer Retreat that is going on as well. So I wasn't sure how much of a viewership I would have live because of that going on. But as a matter of fact, when I'm done here, I'm going to pop into whoever is live doing that. But thank you so much for the question, Lauren. How are you today? I meant to ask. I'm going to go ahead and get a timer set up here. And get that shared. Oh, okay, that's fine. You can feel free to lurk. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm getting excited. Specifically, their theme this year is Star Wars, Lauren. So I had been thinking about maybe getting a T-shirt for myself, a Star Wars T-shirt specifically for that. And surprise, surprise, my hubby gave me 2 for Christmas. So I probably will be wearing one of those. I'll have to figure out which one I want to wear. But one is black, and it's got the Star Wars, you know, the lettering, but it's changed in different so as to bypass copyright issues. So, yeah. You might be in the same boat. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I knew, but I because I knew that was happening, I figured I wasn't going to have much of an audience, but that's okay because mostly I wanted to keep going with this because I had talked about it in an editing Facebook group I'm in. So yeah, I wanted to keep going, and in case anybody from that group or two that I mentioned it wanted to come in while I was live. So yeah. Oh well, exactly. Anyway, let me get this shared. Alrighty. Can you hear my dog, Lauren? Yeah, I'll be finishing here at 2. Um, let's see. Google search. Yeah, I think I might wear that one with the black one that says Star Wars on it, but it was changed, to avoid copyright issues, but as well as it looks like dripping paint. And considering I'm a card maker and artist, I kind of really think I'll wear that one. So yeah, I think I'll probably wear that. But yeah, thanks. But it was very nice of him. And my husband's not a huge Star Wars fan, but like everybody else of our generation, we grew up watching it. Let's see here. Let me get one last thing done. Get my banner done. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Let me do one more thing. All right. This will work for now. And if I don't have any trouble with my internet, knock on wood, my real wood desk, then I will maybe use a fancier timer. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Please remember to do any stretching you need to do. Please feel free to get up and move around. It's really good for you. I'm also rolling my shoulders back because it's really good for my back, because posture is important. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get this sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Um, let's see. All right. All right. Myself, I was trying to do a few things um, in Facebook, um, and I went to create a post in Instagram on my working laptop, um, and then I realized that the time was wrong, so I didn't post it, um, and just kind of did some fiddling with my branding here. Just not a whole lot of stuff, but I mostly wanted to. Um, there were a few things I wanted to do. I think on the next sprint, I will get into my Scrivener and try to work on my book a little bit. Let's see. And let's see. Bonnie came in. Hi, and thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Appreciate your coming. If Bonnie, I do think you have a wrench, or anybody who may have a wrench, could you do something about the troll or whatever it is bot? I'd appreciate it. I really, really, really would. And also Jenny Noblekin. Hello, hello. How are you? Um, as you two may notice, I have been playing again. I've been playing with my branding, but this is something I really wanted to do in this quarter. Um, and so just kind of working on that. Let's see, going through everybody saying hello. Um, yeah, what do you think? I know the HDP editing is sort of inspired by Barrett calling me that, but I kind of was playing with that idea anyway. So I think that's what's going to be my channel name and pretty much everything. So I'm in the process of moving some things around, or changing some things. I mean, Jenny opened her Scrivener, blah blah blah, admin. Yeah, branding. Yes, branding. Branding is important for, and to make sure it's as consistent as you can possibly make it around all of your social media. Um, Now I do have these business cards. I've had them for a while, and I really like them. So I'm trying to figure some stuff out, and I found these on Vistaprint a few years ago, and I changed them very slightly this year. And so, if I can try and merge some things, merge some branding, I'm going to try that. So yeah, um, that way I can focus more on. I was saying earlier, Jenny, when Lauren Adele first came in, that um, um, just that. What were we talking about? uh, um, being you know, being a writer, and I have my editing business that I'm basically that I'm, um, trying to focus a little bit more this year on my editing business and making that better. Trying to, you know, do all the things, marketing, uh, and all of that stuff. So, thanks, Jenny. When I saw it, I was just like, oh, I really love it. And I didn't realize, ironically, I didn't realize that I had already made some art that looked kind of like it. So, and I want to use that, basically these backgrounds on small canvases. Um, yeah, ironically enough. Uh, and so I want to use them And I like that look. I like the parchmenty look, and then it's got spilled ink on both sides of the typewriter. And so if I can just try to merge some of these things, I would like to try that. So anyway, I don't want to inundate people too much with the, that sort of thing if they're not wanting to talk too much about that sort of thing, marketing and blah, blah, blah. But and then with me, I don't want to throw my editing business too much in people's faces, but let's see. But anyway, I kind of want to talk about that a bit more in the new year. So marketing isn't, it's not a bad word, really. But it is something that we have to do when we have these businesses. Unfortunately, right? So, okay, we shall give it another couple of minutes, but maybe we'll start sprinting at 50 after the hour, or sooner if you guys want. Can you guys still hear my dog snoring? Well, she was panting earlier. Now she's just snoring hard. But yeah, I'm going to, I think, take a break. I'm going to take a break from that, and I'm going to get into my Scrivener when I get started again in about 4 minutes. Jenny says, a lot of people tend to ignore the administrative and marketing part of writing. It's just now starting to be talked about more. That's very true in the last couple of years. Yeah, when I started learning about writing years ago, yeah, it really wasn't talked about. Years and years ago, it wasn't talked about much at all. Even in the writing magazines, it wasn't really. I mean, unless you were a freelance writer. If you wanted to be a freelance writer, it was talked about some, but not as a fiction writer. I don't remember seeing much, even in the writing magazines. I don't except for pitching to agents. I've heard. I did hear about that. Maybe I can go. I have a collection of old writing magazines from the early 2000s that I need to get rid of. Actually, I was trying to go through and get rid of some older things that I have, because just trying to condense and get rid of the dated things and all of that. But as I said earlier, I've been a freelancer since. I've been a paid freelancer since 2000. That was my first my first freelance anything was in that year. And my first paid editing gig got started in 2001, and I did that for 3 years. But I did mention this earlier, so. But yes, marketing isn't a bad word, and I'm really starting to. That's really starting to gel in my brain lately. Yes, this. It was frowned upon to be an indie or self-published writer. It was looked down on. You are very right about that. Yes, it was definitely taken care of by the publishers. Um, mhm, 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 mhm. And then some is still, from what I keep hearing, some is still taken care of by the publishers, but not that much. You still have to do a lot of things yourself, apparently. So, yes, yes, yes. And by the way, you can see my husband's desk behind me. You can probably see his Tampa Bay Lightning calendar. Lurk away, Bonnie, lurk away. Okay, it's 50 after the hour. I think I'm going to go ahead and let's see, put the. Did I stop sharing? That's weird. Why did I do that? How silly. Didn't really need to do that. Let me do that again. And reset. All right. I'll just keep this timer going, I guess. If I get the gumption, I'll search for a fancy timer. All righty. Um, let's see here. Hey writers, anybody watching currently while I am live streaming, or anybody who might be watching on replay, please remember to get up and move around a little bit um, during this sprint. Is actually very good for you, good for your circulation, good for everything, good for your concentration, actually. And maybe get a sip of water or a drink. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. Need to put this on. Okay. All right. Just playing around with that. All right. How did it? Let's see. I already said that, but let's see. I actually did have to write an email, and I was looking at my Scrivener document, and I also attempted to pull up the Word version of of that. Let's see. So so that is pretty much what I did. So yeah, I had to write an email. Actually, something I almost forgot about. So let's remember to do that, shall we? So let's see. How did everybody else do? So I just sent that. Hope everybody is having a productive stream. Just a heads up, looks like my guys came home. So, I'm not sure if I start using my headset, if that will work well. But that might be a good idea. Pull that out. Let's see. It is now almost 20 after the hour. Mostly I wanted to see this color. It does still look a little on the red side. I was looking for more something a little closer to a brown. But again, I'm still playing with that, and I will see if this headset is going to work for me. Let's see. I'm gonna try.
Here, bud. Let's go and take our minute.
So I hope anybody here can hear me. Oops, I'm gonna pull that down. Wondering if anybody can still hear me.
Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mandy.
Sorry, I did put my headset on, so take it easy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, just wondering if anybody can hear me. Oh, that's fine, Bonnie. Go ahead and do what you need to do. No worries. I hope you have a great day too. Thanks for coming. See you later, possibly Thursday morning. And so, yeah, I might cut this a little short. Maybe maybe I'll cut it off at 30 after the hour instead of going till 2. I'm not quite sure. So let me think about that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Just moving some things. What's that? Are you going outside?
No. Go get some lunch. I found some. He had some money in his bank account. So
I thought of that earlier.
I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him to get some lunch, and then we're gonna play some basketball.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what he needs because he's hungry. He get his meds. He needs something to do.
Yes. I agree. Okay, sorry for the distraction there. Let's see. Apparently they're leaving. So since they're leaving, okay. So I hope everybody can hear me that is watching this. Either live or on the replay. Again, apologies for the interruption. So yeah, let's see here. Go ahead and put these down. Maybe I will do another sprint in a sec. Alrighty. So yeah. So in the middle of December, had to take my laptop in and get it kind of cleaned up, get rid of some viruses and stuff. And for some reason, um, my Word, basically my Microsoft Office, went away. And currently am working with Word 365, which is really throwing me off. I'm not used to it. So having to learn how to use Word 365 is, yeah, it's throwing me off a little bit. Um, so I was having to find that document, and it took me a little while um, to locate it. And navigating it is different. Well, when I went to open this document, WordPad opened it. So I don't know why, since I now have Word 365, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm working with it, trying to work with it. So yeah, it's interesting. And anyway, I started to look at my documents and compare the Scrivener with the Word document / WordPad document. Yeah, yeah, and so I'm much more used to the full Word software and everything that it has. So yeah. So for those who might want to know, I do love working as an editor in Word because I love using track changes. You can really um, find a lot of um, inconsistencies with it. I also like to use find and replace for things that are very repetitive, like looking for spaces and looking for um, things like if you know that you have issues with commas, you can do global find and replace. That's very handy. So yeah, that's why I like using Word, and I think I'm going to do a video about that. Um, that is one that I wanted to do. I will be having some videos coming pretty soon. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to be doing some batch filming next week. So So I think I'll put the timer back on in about a minute or so here. And yeah, so we can have another sprint. Okay. So I can have another sprint. Let's see here. All right. So I'm going to add the timer back. Let's see. What else is going on with me? I can't think of anything else offhand. So yeah. Mostly I do the bulk of my um, businessy kind of stuff during the week, during the day when my kid is at school, because that uh, is just a quieter time for me. Um, so, um, so my hours, my office hours are from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and then um, obviously, during the week, during the day. So, yeah, that's when I do. That's when I check my email and do all of my um, I do the bulk of my um, business related things to do at that time. To me, evenings and weekends are for writing and art. Um, so um, there's that. Alrighty. Before we do this next sprint, I did want to remind everyone um, to make sure that you hydrate. This is very important. I have finished my last cup of coffee. I'm not going to have any more of that. I'm going to go get myself some water, walk around a little bit, and then I will get back into and read read to where I am in my document and really think hard about the chapter where I'm at. Alrighty, well, anything else? Please remember to stretch if you have to. It is very good for you, very good for your posture. Writers are notorious for having bad posture. I will also be doing my stretching exercises later today. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So that was my last sprint of the stream. And as it is 5 till the hour, beginning of the next hour, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. But I did want to say um, thank you for everyone who came to this stream while I was live. Thank you to anybody watching the replay. And let's see. Um, I was fiddling with my Word documents, my Word 365, and all the things. I will be working on that some more this weekend. And yeah. Um, let's see. Yes, I will be continuing to stream on Sundays, um, uh, from noon to 2, currently. And but I will let everybody know if there are any changes. But that is my plan. And let's see. Again, you can find me on all of my social media as Heather Dewey Pettit. But as a reminder, yes, I am changing my branding and some things. So some of it, at least for now, is HDP editing. That's what it is here on YouTube. And yeah. So, and again, expect some things to come to this channel. I am planning on filming on looks like sometime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I will be having. Basically, I'm going to be recording a presentation that I presented to a writers group a couple of months ago. So I'm planning on filming that. It's on the types of editing, and then also going to my Ko-fi coffee page are some short grammar tips. So that is coming. I neglected to mention that earlier. Thanking everybody who watched all the way through, including any interruptions. But thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'm looking forward to a good year this year. Alrighty, happy writing, everybody, and I hope everybody has a great day. Alrighty, bye bye.